comes the axe! Prove yourself!
And they're diving in on mid as well. 458 leapt upon and killed. First blood. Mosin doesn't get the courier. And they're diving in on mid as well. 458 leapt upon and killed. First blood. Mosin doesn't get the courier through. Moon Meander jukes into the trees. One hit out. Salves up as well as Felix chases forward. Moon Meander still salving. In comes the Elder Titan Spirit and hits, but not enough damage. Is pretty low on regen, and in the meantime, we've missed out on a kill top. Lance dies to Arjit. As Felix Chaubar dies down bottom. A bit of a problem. Equally, top lane, Arjit looking for another kill onto Lance, and I think they've got it here with a swarm on him. That minus armor proves to be an inevitable death. Arjit 3 and Moon 1. That's pretty much the way Dota works nowadays. Radiant Courier dies. 458's getting dived again. The Ogre's in on top of him. Zephyr tries to keep them at bay, but Felix Chaubar will chonk away at Zephyr. Look for this kill for Mirana. DDZ with a Star Storm in 3 seconds. Zephyr juking. Tries to wrap around the trees. Stomp is here. Star Storm lands. Connects with the sleep. Where are the hits and the crits? Candyloon's looking for them. Doesn't need them potentially here. As, well, it will come out on the final takedown. Oh, Mosin. They've gone in aggressively onto 1437. The Wind Ranger turns, and with a shackle shot there, this Weaver potentially getting a double kill. Arjit's on a killing spree, now dominating as DDZ finds again. Happy one as 458 returns to the mid lane. DDZ here with a stun into arrow from Felix Chaubar. The Star Storm and the double damage rune going to work and finding yet another one. Huskar 0. To Drow, the cancel of the stomp, the bounty rune grabbed, and Candyloon pretty happy about this. Felix should be able to grab the bounty before dying down south, but Moon Meander. Oh, there's no top lane carry, bot lane carry. Things have become a little more generalized in this current meta and the way the game is played. You do still have, of course, you know, farm priority being spread depending on where the game goes after the first 6 or 7 minutes. But Moon Meander here getting absolutely beaten. He's been given very little help. Missing out on the clap there, but Felix will club him down into the ground. Returned. So what are we looking at? Top lane, Lance recovering nicely. 16-4, level 4 and a third. 1437 dies middle. Saves the Huskar though, it looks like. As Mirana, Moonlight Shadow leaps away. None remain. 458 has life break, but with no TPs coming in, this Huskar is in an awful lot of trouble. The punches from Mirana, the life break over the top gets him into the trees. Can he buy enough time to get away from this? Felix Chaubar with one more plunge will take him down. Now 1437 is coming. 458. Well, maybe he can balance this out, get 4 kills and 7 assists. Oh shit. Oh, I missed that one. My bad. Winter Wyvern drops to the Weaver. Yeah, if he gets 4 kills, 7 assists, then his score could be the same as his name, you know? Yeah, that's probably what he's going for. Bottom lane, Moon Meander, yet again chased down by Candyloon. Stick charge just keeps him up and running. Can he get another hit in? Candyloon says no, not today. Top of the board, but all things considered, a 2k lead here for the Dire team isn't that spectacular. Yet another kill on the Winter Wyvern top will... Double damage from DDZ though, proving to be pretty damn hard to handle. Felix comes in to seal the deal, and that will be yet another death. 0, 6, and 1. What to know is what DDZ buys. He's keeping his Wraith Bands. He's Moonlight Shadowing. He's going middle. He's TPing.
Radiant structures are fortified.
1437. DDZ is looking for the arrow. Oh, 1437 steps forward and DDZ leaps in now. With the Ogre there, the Wind runs down and Wind Ranger is gone. To zone out the Huskar yet again. He might even steal a CS here. If he steals that... Oh, if he steals some of these ancient CS, that's real bad. Huskar jumps forward. The arrow needs to be tanked. Look at that. Felix just absolutely mans up on that Huskar. Gives them a good 2-man stomp. Winter Wyvern and Venge both caught. Weaver tries to make a move forward. Have they got another stun to stop the TP? They definitely don't. How many stuns do they have? Shackle Shot and Winter Wyvern. Level 6 still, so GPM still quite a distance away. As the stomping onto mid, trying to save 1437, doesn't buy enough time. Continue jungling for the time being. Still needs his magic wand and his brown boots. I think that is bare minimum to be fighting here as the Huskar.
Killing spree.
Okay. Place him. Game 2. Oh, In Your Dream is better than 458. Where's In Your Dream? 458. Like, come on, guys. You can't flip-flop like that. Good double kill there as Arjet is now on stop. 66 seconds. Gust is good. Bounty Rune is grabbed. Brewmaster in trouble as the Wind Ranger comes in. Focus fire this Brewmaster down, and the life-breaking Huskar will open it up for 1437 to get the combo on that Weaver. It looks like just enough stun and lockdown to bring him to his knees. Bottom, they've got to swap back. They've caught the Drow. 2-man Gust will buy some time, and this Huskar thinking about going in and fighting. Armlet's ready, needs to turn and burn. This little Venge is in trouble now. Wave of Terror backing out, but the Huskar being battered by the Ogre. Armlet toggle is going to be there, and that is the Mosin dodging these Echo Stomps like it's nobody's business. Drow Ranger sticks around a little too long, will complete the TP and get back home. Double damage rune spawns bottom, and Zephyr's still going for this. Cold Embrace not even skilled up here by Mosin. Tries to get in towards the Ancients. Beautiful sentry. Catching that Observer would have been a nice little bonus, but a hide in the trees and the TP away will allow Mirana to fight another day. Zephyr gets caught by Lance and Felix in the mid lane. Quick multicast will take his name. I think in this game, you ignore bottom lane. If you can push it out to here, that's perfect. That's a great job. You push bot lane all the way out. I don't care about these kills. They don't matter too much. And now it's down to the Radiant to consider whether they defend this tier 2 bottom. They're going to get caught here with a swap back. 1437 gets punched down. A good stomp will slow things down, but the shackle shot not landing will lead to the end of 1437's life. Lance might have overstepped his bounds, but a great arrow from DDZ will yet again catch ET. Zephyr's down, and in the back we've got the Weaver trying to juke around, but the tier 2 finally dies. Brewmaster needs to get away from here. No blink, only TP. Life break, shackle shot, down you go, Mr. Brew. Means that the Radiant can't go and ward here. Creep wave being here means the Radiant can't go and ward here. You know? It's impossible for them to get the vision. Wait, hang on, that's a solo kill? There is a blink up on 1437. Jump forward, shackle shot, launch it, shove it out, and shackle that Mirana to the trees. Beautiful stuff. And she lives. Great, you've got Drow Aura. But they didn't TP because they know that Roshan's going to get taken. They don't successfully contest it, but they're still in here trying to fight. Yule's up, Cyclone the Huskar. He's got himself the Aegis, but the Winter's Curse now down onto that ET. Will do very little, in fact. The Dire, they've not contested this at all. What is happening? Without DDZ, they didn't have a chance. Roshan grabbed. Now it's the Brewmaster falling. A 2-for-0 with Roshan. Oh, this is a big smonk as well. Mozun in. Winter's Curse ready. Lincoln's popped. He didn't expect that. The Winter's Curse is now down. The shackle shot back onto the Winter Wyvern. Now, cold arrows raining from the Drow Ranger. Swapped into the middle of the fight, though. With Magic Missile there, the Drow will fall. 1437 trades back to the Wyvern. It's that Earth Split and not really connecting with a whole lot. They've got a multicast onto the Huskar, an arrow to follow through. He's being chain stunned and kited around. His Aegis is going to pop here. Lance being focused down with that Wind Ranger focus fire, but the Aegis gone and Mirana still skirting on the outskirts of the fight. They'll burst down the Wind Ranger. She's dead. Arjet, Moon Meander, all up on the front lines. Here comes the Winter's Curse onto that Drow Ranger. Nobody hitting her though. Where's the follow-through? Elder Titan, Spirit Stomp, catches Felix Chauba on the back. The BKB from 458, trying to move forward and killing off the Ogre, will get the job done. The buyback immediate, though, as the shackle shot. Oh, DDZ. Oh, DDZ might have to buy back here. 458 continues to go to work. They move the Ogre into the front. The life break is there, and 458 retreats back little by little. Tigers flick the switch. And they're ready to battle. Winter Wyvern walks into death. Primal Split finally comes out, but this is the end of the fight. What can the Primal Split do? It's going to get focused down. It's getting right-clicked out. Oh, Brewmaster, you've just fed yourself away!
Dominating performance.
Vengeful Spirit will take down the other Titan in exchange, but what's HighGround doing? The Mirana buys back now? Okay, you'll get the Wind Ranger. 458 is going to work on the Vengeful Spirit. There's Lance with a double kill. This is working out okay now, but it's messy. It's awkward. Looks like it's dead. Mozun gets the Winter's Curse onto the Drow. Damage not going to be enough here. Arrow does catch Moon Meander. Will they finish her off? They will with DDZ's attempted aid, but with the swarm on him, he has to run away now. The buyback from the Winter Wyvern has availed. Roshan in 1 minute 50 with a double damage rune outside. I think they're going to go back in. Cold Embrace will not save your life. The Spirit Stomp here onto the Brewmaster. Ooh, 4 seconds. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. I think that's not going to connect onto anyone. Huskar back up onto high ground. Very risky here. Gets chain stunned and might just die. In fact, loses his life. But the Earth Splitter connects through. Ogre is done and Lance chased in behind his tier 4s. Quick Shadow Blade away, but it's opened up the barracks for a second lane. Tigers. The Primal Split will try and slow them down. Zephyr sent skyward as the Wind Ranger sprints away. Winter's Curse holds him in place. The arrows fly out. The triple will catch. One onto Arjit, and it looks like in the back they've got the Boulder Toss and the Ags upgraded. Primal Split to clap down and take that Wind Ranger out. And Mirana with the leap up to high ground gets DDZ out of danger. But what is happening?
Godlike.
Wait, what? They want tier 3s and they want barracks and they want blood. Mirana dead for 30 seconds. Does mean they've got a good opportunity to swap into the middle of the base. The Elder Titan caught, stunned, and Stomp is cancelled. That's a quick freebie there. As high ground grab the Elder Titan. Buy time for the Mirana to respawn as well. The remainder of this Primal Split's going in onto Huskar. Not level 25 yet. He life breaks over the top, and in the back, the Wind Ranger focus fire onto the Vengeful Spirit. Oh, that's a lot of damage. 1437 wins the fight. The duel is victorious for the Radiant team. Might just get popped. Long range life break with a BKB on. Winter's Curse. Hold him in place. The rest of the Dire team arriving forward. Huskar very tanky and difficult to handle. The Brew gets a split off. Chasing now, the Wind Ranger pops Invis, holding that gem still as the life break in the back. 458's down. Lance, Cold Embraced up, and Tigers in a very awkward position. They're losing heroes left and right. They will get a power shot out onto the Venge. The gem is dropped, and Arjit needs to go and grab that up as Mozun comes in and TP's out, but is cancelled out and stopped in its tracks. But now with the talent, with that 65-second cooldown talent, and the HP to Primal Split units, Aghanims is super worth it now with those talents. Super worth it. A little more situational, but it's definitely worth it. Age is still on the Huskar here, and Lance has swapped himself into the middle of battle. That's a dead Vengeful Spirit. Cold Embrace buys some time, but the magic damage flowing out from Tigers will close him out. Armor toggle's good here from 458. Finally loses the Aegis, but the Mirana burning down to the spears of Huskar. Very near death, as Winter Wyvern just walks into the middle of 3 of them. Oh, Brewmaster can't save you from this. The Drow Ranger alive in the back as the Cyclone of the Weaver will create a little bit of space, but I think Candy Loon is in an awful lot of trouble. Good arrow slides through onto the Wind Ranger, but it's the end of the Brew as the final bit of damage onto the Weaver does clear him up. But look at the Huskar go. He's chasing forward, he's popped the Lincolns, and he's burning DDZ into the ground. Moon Meander gets a double kill, looks for the tier 3 tower now as well as they clear up this entire Dire base. And this game looks over. If you're good at microplays, the Aghanim's worth it. Yeah. Good game's called. It is over. 2-0 victory here for Tigers.